Thanks for staying tuned. Leadway Assurance Company Limited has launched a mobile office which will help deepen the awareness and increase inclusion of protection services offered by insurance. The mobile office, equipped with human and material capacity, will offer services to a larger population as it travels through the streets across the country.
From the house of Nigeria's foremost insurance company comes a new initiative, the first of its kind in that sector. A tailor-made engagement seeking to take up more risk burden off your shoulders.
Covers you the medical expenses of any of your members.
Interestingly, as big as Nigeria's economy is, there are not up to 1% of the population who are insured. So, Leadway has chosen to lead the way in bridging that gulf.
You'll be seeing us where we have exhibitions and we have population. And we also have our sister company also. So you'll be seeing us at NYSC camps where we're trying to catch them young. You'll just be seeing us around. So we'll be the office that is accessible, reachable, you can come into to understand insurance from people who really can explain insurance in a very ordinary way. The ordinary people like each one of us.
We also have a couple of micro-insurance products and also retail products that are affordable, that are made affordable, so that everybody, for every household, there's a need for insurance.
With more than 23 branches across the country, this mobile office, equipped with end-to-end facility to lift risk off you, will be crisscrossing neighborhoods in all 6 geopolitical zones of Nigeria.
The caravan, as a mobile office, is first of all to say, let's carry that message of financial protection to places where we do not have branch presence. When we carry the message there and people need to buy insurance, they then come in. Once they understand, we've educated, we've made aware, they now have access to it. And part of that access to say, come in, let's buy your risk, let's sell you protection.
Others sell policy, Leadway buys risk. So when next you sight this risk transfer mechanism caravan, quickly sign up for a safe ride through life.
Time now for some sports news. Here's Ayotunde.
Many thanks, Laddie. The Karate Federation of Nigeria has confirmed that its athletes have begun camping in Abuja for the Under-21 International Zonal Championship. 6 athletes comprising 4 boys and 2 girls are expected to feature at the championship in Benin Republic from the 6th to the 13th of this month. President of the Federation, Silas Agara, said the championship will kickstart its process of developing athletes for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. A former heavyweight world champion Vladimir Klitschko has retired from boxing, ruling out a rematch with Britain's Anthony Joshua. The 41-year-old Ukrainian was knocked out in the 11th round by current champion Joshua at the Wembley Stadium in April this year. The 2-time former champion, who held the unified title from 2006 to 2015 before losing to Joshua's fellow Briton Tyson Fury, ends his career with a record 64 wins and 5 defeats. Meanwhile, world boxing heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua will face Bulgarian Kubrat Pulavin in his next bout after Vladimir Klitschko announced his retirement. Joshua was billed to face Klitschko in the rematch in November after he beat the Ukrainian in the 11th round to defend his IBF, IBO and WBA heavyweight titles at Wembley early this year. But the Nigerian-born British boxer will now prepare to face Pulev as his mandatory IBF challenger, or risk being stripped of the title. PSG have signed Brazil forward Neymar for a world record fee of £200 million from FC Barcelona. The deal for the 25-year-old smashes the previous record set when Paul Pogba returned to Manchester United from the old lady of Turin, talking about Juventus, for £89 million in August 2016. He will earn £40.7 million a year, that's £782,000 a week before tax. From the initial 5-year deal, that's a total outlay of £400 million. And Orlando Pirates have confirmed the return of Serbian Milutin Michu as the head coach for the second stint at his club, or at the club, on Thursday. That's today. Well, Michu was in charge of Pirates back in 2008, and he now rejoins the club following his resignation as head coach of the Uganda national team, who he led to their first Africa Cup of Nations tournament since 1978. And that's a wrap on sports news. The news at 10 continues shortly.
Thanks, Ayotunde. Stephen McGowan, a South African held hostage by Al-Qaeda in Mali since the year 2011, has now been released. He was kidnapped from a hotel in Timbuktu along with 2 other foreign nationals. In December 2015, a video of Mr. McGowan and another hostage, Swede Johan Gustafsson, freed in June, was posted on YouTube to show they were alive. Authorities say he was released after efforts by the 2 countries' governments and the NGO Gift of the Givers. President Donald Trump has admitted U.S. relations with Russia are at a dangerous low. This comes as Russian Prime Minister Dmitry Medvedev criticized the president for giving in to U.S. lawmakers and signing a bill approving sanctions against Russia. He also said it ends any hopes of improving relations with the new U.S. administration. The law aims to punish Russia for its alleged meddling in the 2016 U.S. elections and its actions in Ukraine. President Trump had opposed the bill, which also contains measures against Iran and North Korea, as it constrains his ability to ease the sanctions without the consent of Congress. Earlier today, Trump, in a tweet, blamed Congress for America's deteriorating relations with Russia. And the main news again. Elder statesman and leader of the Pan-Niger Delta Elders Forum, PANDEF, Chief Edwin Clark, has withdrawn his earlier threat to halt peace talks between PANDEF and the federal government by November 1. Briefing State House correspondents after a closed-door meeting with the acting president, Professor Yemi Osinbajo. Chief Clark says the group is satisfied with the outcome of the 3-hour-long meeting and peace talks will continue without any hindrance. He noted that Professor Osinbajo has displayed forthrightness with the group as he dealt with the issues in a transparent manner and therefore would lend him every support. Nigeria today proposed the establishment of a migration training academy as part of the strategies to tackle the challenge of migration in ECOWAS. This was announced by Nigeria's Foreign Affairs Minister at a meeting of the sub-region's head of migrations in Abuja. And also today, the Inspector General of Police toured media organizations in Lagos, including Channels Television, and called on Nigerians to assist the force in tackling security challenges across the country. That's tonight's news at 10. Thanks for being with us. My name is Ladi Akiridulwale. Good night.